would have been here sooner, but I turned left and said right, and I swear I'll never make that mistake again. The punishment for being late is you have to follow one of the most dynamic speakers and probably the greatest lieutenant governor in the history of the state of Texas. I'm going to get through it anyway. Thank you for having me. It's been a great day so far, and it's going to end really well too. Thank you, Jude. People ask me, what are you going to do when you get to Washington? And I said, well, I'm going to join the Freedom Caucus and bask in the glow of Louis Gohmert. Connie knows that's the truth. I'll tell you what, everybody knows how critical this election is. The differences could not be more stark. It's a choice between having a government that believes its primary purpose is to protect life and liberty, protect freedom and the American people, or a government that will give you stuff and by doing that control what you do. I want to thank God for Brett Kavanaugh. I hate that he had to go through what he went through, and we need to keep him and his family in our prayers. But what a gift. Not only did it reveal what the left is really about, but it revealed how far to the extreme they're willing to take this country. And if you notice what happens when Democrats lose, if they lose the presidency, they question the legitimacy of the thank you, Electoral College. I was getting there. If they can't stop a conservative from being appointed to the Supreme Court, they question the legitimacy of the Supreme Court. They're questioning, and they're trying to make it okay for the American people to question the fundamental ideals and fundamental foundational structures we have in place for our government. That's a dangerous thing. What we've got today is a president that will take a stand, a president that instead of apologizing to the world will lead the world, a president that has unleashed American ingenuity, American entrepreneurship, American business, just with regulatory reform alone. Not to mention the tax cuts that we need to make permanent, Congressman. But this is what's at stake, because if we don't keep the House, all that stops. And they go right into impeachment hearings. We can't afford for that to happen. We can't afford we saw what happened. We see what happens when they lose. How far to the extreme they go. How suddenly they're inciting, their leaders are inciting people to riot, inciting people to attack other people, to confront public officials and their families when they're in public. We're in a place we've never been before in this country. And we've got to stop it. And the only way we're going to do it is by electing people that will go to Congress and say, no, we're not doing this anymore. We're not putting up with this crap. My wife just blushed because I said crap. You know, a Washington socialite once went up to Bess Truman and asked her, could you please get the president to stop using the word manure? And Bess looked at her and said, it's taken me 25 years to get him to say that. So, my wife can feel her pain. Anyway, lots at stake in this election. We've got to keep control of the House. We can't afford to lose any congressional seats in the state of Texas. But you elect me, I'm going to go to Washington, and I'm going to stand next to this man right over here and say no. Thank you.